Before this, problems on tension members. And in this, if we will see, we have these problems, these are related with your tensile strength. That is analysis. We have calculated the strength of the member. Now here we are going to design a tension member, and we have designed a suitable double angle section to carry a factorial load of 500 kilonewton. And we have to go across three cases. Angles are on opposite side of gusset plate, angles are on same side of gusset plate, tag bolted, and then we have tag bolts are not provided. So we have to go for these three cases. And in these three cases, we are interested to find out the value of we are going to design the angle section. Now, important, we should know how we are going to consider these angles are on opposite side, how we have angles on same side of gusset plate, and how we have this tag bolting and all this. Now you can see this. So I will show you. So I will draw diagram over there. So now we have first. So we have this angles on opposite side of gusset plate. We have this gusset plate, and we have in this fashion. These are on opposite side. If you have on same side of gusset plate, then you have gusset plate in this fashion, and we have angles in this fashion. So we are in this way. Here you can see we require separate bolts for both. Here we require one bolt which will be connecting these two members. So these are on opposite side of gusset plate. We can see this. We are going to see it very clearly on opposite, and this we are going to say on same side of gusset plate. Now what does it mean tag bolt? So we have these angles actually on trusses, and these angles are going to connect. If two trusses, then in that case you should have your bolting along the length of the member also, and so that your both angles will act together or act as a composite, and therefore we have to provide this tag bolting. And then we have tag bolts are not provided. Now we will start with, now we have angles are on opposite side of gusset plate. We are going to use this angles on opposite side of gusset plate. Now how we are going to find this value? Now see, we have formula. If you know that TDG is equal to AGFY upon gamma MO, and then I can write it as AG equal to TDG into gamma MO upon Fy. And this TDG, I will write it as T gamma MO upon Fy, and this will be AG required. Because otherwise we do not have any scope how we are going to select the angle, what area we require. And therefore this formula is little bit modified, and we are going to use this formula to determine the value of AG required. And we have AG required, that is 2200 millimeters square. Now area required for single angle, we have 1100 millimeters square, and we are going to select the angle 90/60 by 8 millimeter. Therefore area provided we have 1137 millimeters square. Now we will have, whenever we will have to go for design of members, so we have to design the connection in case of tension members, and my connection is in tension, and we have to design connection in such a way that it should not fail, or strength of the connection should be greater than the strength of the member. So now we are going to use 20 mm diameter bolts. You can use 16 or you can use 20. Now you can see this, these are on opposite side of gusset plate. So what will happen in that case? As it is on opposite side of gusset plate, so we are going to get this as double shear, because my bolt will fail at two planes. So we can know it is going to fail here, it is going to fail here. And therefore, we have double shear. And formula we know NN A and B, and this we should have NS ASB. So we have this as NS ASB. And then ASB we have pi by 4 into 20 square, and A and B we have 0.78 into pi by 4 into d square. And from this we are going to get value of VSB, that is equal to 400 upon root 3 into 1.25 into 1 into 3, 14.16. So we have this will be NS ASB, and we have this is NN A and B. And from this we are going to get value that is equal to 103.31 kilonewtons. Now this is first one. And then we have to check for VDPB, that is bolt value in bearing, and we have clause number 10.3.4. So we have formula we know 2.5 kb dt fu upon gamma mb, and kb is smaller of following, E kb is smaller of the following, and here we have four values. If you remember, we have E upon 3d naught, P upon 3d naught minus 0.25, then we have fu, B upon fu, and then we have 1. So these four we have to consider. And now we will take E 40 mm, then P we are going to consider 60 mm, and then we are going to get these values E upon 3d naught, P upon 3d naught, fu, B upon fu, and 1. So we have minimum, that is 0.53, and by using this we are going to calculate value of VDPB, which will be 77.57 kilonewton. So we have VDSB, we are going to get it as value is 103.31, and this value we got, that is 77.51, and bolt strength is minimum of this, and we have bolt value is 77.57 kilonewton. So number of bolts we require are 7 as shown in figure. Now once we know this, then we are in position to calculate the strength of this one, and we have to check it, whatever we have provided, that are going to satisfy our requirement or not. Means strength of this should be greater than required value, that is 500 kilonewton. And then we are going to use three criterias, and that three criterias we have: yielding of gross section, rupture at critical section, and block shear strength. Same whatever analysis we have done, same analysis we have to go over here. So I will not go in detail with this. Now we are well known with this. So TDG value we have 258.41 kilonewton, which is by yielding of gross section. Then we will go with rupture at critical section. Now we know angle connected is 90 millimeter ANC, and we are going to get AGO. Always angle with larger side should be connected to the gusset plate, so that we are going to get more strength for it. Then we will go WT, and then WT we have 0.53 to 0.57, we will take it as 50, and from this we will get value of BS, that is 100 millimeter. And LC also we already know this is 360, because we have pitch as 60 and 6 spacings we have. So we have that value as 360, gives me beta value as 1.3. So knowing value of beta of 1.3, we are in position to calculate value of TDN, which will be 283.51. TDG we have 258, then TDN we have 283.51 kilonewton. And third, we have block shear strength, and we are going to get this block shear strength, that is TDB1 and TDB2. If we will calculate this, then we have AVG, AVN along red line, and ATG, ATN along this blue line. And then same way we are going to find out AVG, then we have to subtract the bolt in AVN, ATG perpendicular to this, ATN we have to subtract bolt holes. And from this we are going to get TDB1 362.41, TDB2 423.14 kilonewton, and TDB is minimum of these two, which will be 362.41 kilonewton. And tensile strength of angle section is minimum of 1, 2, 3. Now, as we have double angle section, so we are going to get this value, that is tensile strength as 516.82, because minimum of the three for single angle we have 258.41, that is from TDG, and then we are going to multiply it by 2, and that will gives me 516.81 kilonewton, which is greater than 500 kilonewton, and that will satisfy our criteria. So greater than 500 kilonewton, therefore safe. So likewise, we have to design first and then we have to analyze. Now, if we have angles are on up same side of gusset plate. Now, see what will happen in this case. The failure of bolts are in single shear or bearing, because now you can see we are going to be diagram in this fashion. And then we have these angles likewise. And so my bolt will fail at one plane only, here only. And therefore it is single shear, and therefore strength of the section remains same in most of the cases, but number of bolts are most of the times double than that of angles on opposite side of gusset plate. And we have to remaining things we have same, only number of bolts may be greater one, and if number of bolts are greater, then what will happen in that case? In that case, your block shear strength is again more, so that is again greater than TDG. There is no change in TDG, and minimum we have from TDG only. Then we have tag bolts not provided. So actually in this, tag bolts plays very important role when we are with working design. Now we have limit state, so in working stress design we are to be very careful with tag bolts. In this one, as angles we are going to consider individually, so tag bolts, if you provide or do not provide, that will not affect your strength. As per finite element method result by the researchers, the net section strength of double angle on opposite side of gusset plate and tag connected is nearly same as that of two single angles acting individually. So we have this design in this fashion. So design, you have to first select the section, and then you have to check it, whatever section you are providing, that is satisfying your requirement or not. So this is all about your design of tension member. So thank you. So we will stop here only.